Good morning. My name is Father Rayappa. In this segment, I'm going to talk about the season of creation. Uh, as part of this year's season of creation, Christians are encouraged to organize prayer services that incorporate a symbolic action that highlight the cry of the earth and the cry of the poor. Join us in this powerful witness of Christian unity for our planet. Here is the toolkit to help you organize your project. During the season of creation, from September 1st through October 4, Christians across denominations and around the world are invited to pray and care for creation. September 1st was first proclaimed as the World Day of Prayer for Creation by Ecumenical Patriarch Dimitrios I for the Orthodox community in 1989 and embraced by other European churches in 2001. Pope Francis declared it a day of prayer for creation for the Catholic Church in 2015. Since 2016, the World Council of Churches, Global Catholic Climate Movement, Pope's Worldwide Prayer Network, Anglican Communion Environmental Network, ACT Alliance, and several other Christian agencies have collaborated in an ecumenical celebration of season of creation. Last year, this network hosted over 300 local prayer services and events and 2 online prayer services which were led and attended by people across every continent. Here are some of the tips and techniques how to celebrate the season of creation. Number 1 is make it ecumenical. Your celebration should be ecumenical. Here are the elements to consider incorporating into your season of creation prayer service. The season of creation is a powerful time to bring together Christians in our common concern for creation. We are mindful that this year marks the 500th anniversary of Protestant Reformation that split Lutherans and Catholics. The season of creation serves as an important witness of how Christians, regardless of their denominational line, are united in prayer and action for the planet. Hence, consider reaching out to members of Christian communities in your area to develop your event. To witness to this ecumenical spirit, Vatican invites you to take a picture at your event with the sign Christians Together for Creation and share it with the hashtag Christians for Creation and hashtag Season of Creation. Vatican will be posting these pictures on social media and on other websites. Number 2 tip and technique is incorporate a symbolic action. As part of this year's ecumenical celebration, Christians are encouraged to host prayer services that incorporate a symbolic action and are held at a location where you can hear the cry of the earth and the cry of the poor. Vatican has also detailed steps on how to organize a symbolic action. Here are some possibilities of a symbolic action. Prayers at a location of environmental harm. Examples include a prayer service on the site of a mountain top removed mine, in front of a waste incinerator, or a beach at risk due to sea level rise. Symbolic actions of environmental healing could include a tree planting or placing a blessing solar panels on a congregational building. Prayers at a location of environmental injustice, such as by a highway ramp forced through a lower income community or a part of the city where nature is lacking. Incorporating creation and the poor in a prayer service, bringing symbols of nature inside, or having the prayers led by members of an affected community. Take a photo together. It will help your team celebrate and remember your meaningful day. As importantly, it will inspire action around the world. And also Christians for Creation poster, that is, take a photo, share it with Global Catholic Climate Movement, for example on Facebook at Global Catholic Climate Movement, on Twitter at Catholic Climate EMVMT, or via email by sending your photo to hello at catholicclimatemovement.global. Thousands of people around the world are taking part in faithful action to protect creation. Your photo will encourage others and build our collective strength. Vatican is aiming to have symbolic actions in key locations such as the Amazon rainforest, vulnerable island nations such as the Philippines and Papua New Guinea, the tar sands in Canada, the Great Barrier Reef, and other locations. These are only examples. We are sure you can come up with many more. Feel free to get creative and go somewhere that has meaning for you. And the third one, tip and technique, is incorporate prayers for creation. Vatican website has great list of liturgical and prayer resources, or you can create your own prayers and liturgies. Number 4, get people signed up. Consider how you can capture names or keep people engaged. One suggestion is the Laudato Si pledge, asking people to commit to praying with and for creation, living more simply, and advocating for our common home. Use this opportunity to find out who might be interested in doing more to stand up for creation. Number 5th tip and technique, make sure you have a plan for follow-up. Ideally, the season of creation event will be the start of something, not the end of planning. Think of how you will engage people after the event is over. Make sure you have a sign-up sheet at the event and, if possible, a date to get this wonderful group of people together again. You can also use this event to look for new people you want to have a one-on-one meeting with to build a relationship. The optional things to follow. Some of you may want to include an advocacy component where you combine prayer and action. Look at a local issue in your community, perhaps what you are highlighting with your symbolic action. Do some research on what can be done to make a change. You could also join with the local organization to put together the advocacy action. When your event is scheduled, make sure you register it on Vatican's global map and send us a report back when you are done. We have prepared a planning worksheet to help in your preparations, and please reach out to Marisa Vertrees with any questions. Vatican looks forward to seeing what you come up with. The season of creation planning worksheet. Here is a worksheet to help you think through the different steps to plan your event. Number 1, put together a planning team. Invite 1 or 2 colleagues from your church or community. If you are planning an ecumenical service, reach out to members of other Christian denominations in the area. Number 2, inviting your pastor to speak with you and have a one-on-one conversation with him about your ideas. Ask him to participate and let him know you would like to include the parish community. We have a sample letter to your bishop that can be adopted by your pastor. Notes from the conversation with your pastor. Number 3, work with your team to identify the time and location of your event. Consider places that are symbolic of where you can hear the cry of the earth and the cry of the poor, are natural areas that you want to preserve and protect. Will this be inside or outside? That is the question people ask. If inside, how you will incorporate the cry of the earth and the cry of the poor with pictures inviting prayer to be led by affected communities, bringing symbols of nature inside. If it is outside, what possible permissions are needed to hold an event there? Number 4, if including advocacy, identify the advocacy component of your event working with your planning team or other local environmental organizations. Figure out your issue and who you need to contact in order to change it. And also, advocacy issue looks into the targets. Who you should target: mayor, president, prime minister, local council. The tactic is petition. We should use different kind of tactics. Examples: petition, postcards, bring a group to the next council meeting. Number 5, register your event on the season of creation global map. Number 6, begin advertising your event through the bulletin, pulpit announcements, local media, the diocesan newspaper, social media, and most importantly, personal invitation. We have downloadable flyers, social media graphics, and bulletin announcements for your use. Make a list of where you are advertising and when. I hope this talk can help you to plan out your celebration of the season of creation. Enjoy. Bye.